Oh yeah, I know y'all see this. You see this right here? This is what you call real hands. As you know, we've covered the best of the best fights on this channel, but one franchise I have failed to cover up to this point is... It's been a long time coming. Now, I'm not the most well-versed in Star Wars, I'll be honest with y'all. I've seen damn near all the movies when I was a kid, but I only remember a little taste, a little niggle of any information these movies were about. Even though I do not remember the movies too much, one thing we could all agree on was that these fights were truly elite. Yes, even Disney's. The choreography and swordplay they put into it is actually fantastic, and it's a great change of pace from what I usually cover. Now, there is a lot of fights I could have chose. I heard my girl Ahsoka got a lot of bangers. One of the fights I do remember as a kid was Luke versus Darth Vader in the second movie. This was elite. But one of my favorites I have always loved was the fight against Darth Maul in the Phantom Menace. First off, that gotta be the coldest movie title of all time. But this fight, down to the simplest detail, is perfect. I'm gonna break down this fight piece by piece just so you can fully understand the greatness that's here. I'm gonna crack that cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead, right here, right now.
But before we get to this complete peak, I have to share something for the first time in this channel's history. First off, follow the Instagram or Twitter for any updates, and shout out the second channel. We've been going crazy on there, and I appreciate y'all for all the support. Any type of content I want to soft launch before it gets on the main channel will be on this one. So if you see any topics on there you want me to cover on here, please make sure to show your support. But besides all that, the real message we got here is that Young Bull got a sponsor. Yup, we got our first Zeph sponsor. Oh yeah! This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN, and I know I'm probably like the 10,000th person to tell you this, but hey, don't worry about it. There's never been a more crucial time than right now to get yourself a VPN. Not only is your information constantly under attack around any kind of public network, and not only that, I can't even watch shows no more. That's my job, and that is exactly why Surfshark is my choice for a VPN. With over 3,200 servers in over 100 countries, Surfshark VPN lets you take control of your online privacy, bypass online restrictions, and watch anything, anywhere. And not only that, it comes with a service called Surfshark Search. You could use this to get organic search results, no ads, and able to search without a trace. But if you're still on the fence, don't worry, I got you. With the link in my description, you get 4 extra months of Surfshark, and if you don't like it, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's truly a win for everybody. So go ahead to surfshark.com/Zephyr or use code Zephyr at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN. And once again, thank you Surfshark for supporting the channel. Now let's get into it. With no words, no plan, and no motive, we see Darth Maul behind the door showing off the fit for no apparent reason. He want to be a part of Opium so bad. But this is Aura Farm, and you gotta write down, they was out here guns blazing into every room they entered. But once they saw a real nigga step outside, they immediately stopped in their tracks. Yeah, he got the Mickey Mouse Rick Owens scent. That shit unreleased. That is truly what you call aura. Perfect. Qui-Gon tells everybody to clear out, showing that he wants that ISO. And I real life seen Darth Maul take off his hood dramatically. He was looking like Mario Judah.
Oh shit. Get a close up. Are you sweating, my nigga?
But all jokes aside, he was clearly not playing. Cause I saw him whip out the saber and he revealed 2 blades. And this gotta be the coldest thing I've ever seen as a kid. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking. I still don't think this design has ever been surpassed. Darth Maul is truly one-on-one, but this is where they get to it. Obi-Wan tries to take him off the top like a barber, only to get denied. Then we get a behind the back block. And even in a 2v1, my man's Maul is Weave Nation certified. I'm seeing a weave triple block. 2 hits on Qui-Gon and another Obi-Wan block. My man's Obi-Wan 0 for 3 like you YB in the mirror. No hoes, no money, and no hits. He out there doing straight cardio like a work wife. 20 sets of wasting your man's money. And when the cameraman zooms out, we see all 3 clash, flashbanging them. And some of y'all might think that was just some bright colors, but nah, that was Darth Maul showing the IQ. Because when he throws Obi-Wan down, he peeps that Qui-Gon is doing too much to keep up. He's unk now, he don't got that speed no more. And Darth Maul uses the lack of speed to his advantage, while Qui-Gon is still recovering from his last attack, hitting a block and a jump shot kick at the same time, knocking Qui-Gon out. Hits these very necessary backflips. Yeah, I'm sure that gets the hose. It continues to run the ones. Peep Obi-Wan trying to walk him down too. Little bro thinks we forgot you went 0 for 6. He was out there blocking your attacks from behind because you were that sorry. That gotta be embarrassing. Obi-Wan gets blocked 2 times. This is where Qui-Gon closes in. And this was Darth Maul's greatest mistake. Only a Sith doesn't jump niggas. They start going crazy, but one thing I'm noticing from this fight is Obi-Wan selling the whole bag. This man will be having wide open threes, the easiest layups to get some damage, and he would instead end up twirling around like he's Angelina Ballerina. I can't lie to you, bro. Game's gone. Stop doing all this and put the ball up. And that's exactly why he gets punished. Darth Maul hits him with the ta, sending him across the map, leaving Qui-Gon to run the ones by himself. He goes for a low, high, twirl, get out of here. And with the Obi-Wan assist coming, even with this clean little 3-piece, he still gets blocked like trying to shoot at a girl when her friends are around. But nah, Darth Maul really needs a DPOY, Defensive Player of the Year. Not only blocking a potential headshot and a sweep at the feet, they were trying to make him limp out the club. He's still able to block both, keep Qui-Gon at bay, and make sure to position himself in a way where Obi-Wan can't even get an attack. I ain't gonna lie, this man's moving sensational. And he was playing this elite defense the whole time, keeping his saber position in a way where he cannot get snuck by either side. Like, nah, bro, he's first team all defense next to Goku, Aang, and whoever this nigga is. You truly love to see it. It's incredible. They corner him, and for some reason, we get a close-up view of the Chop Trio. His teeth blacker than Mace Windu with no lights on. I know his breath is a national threat, but when we get back into it, I want y'all to peep this real quick. Nah. This man really thought that was gonna work. This gotta mean the most unsuccessful flinch attempt that I've ever seen in my life. This man Maul ain't give a fuck, gave no reaction. Like, oh, scary. Shut up, man. Maul takes one hit and backflips off, and when these two follow suit, we really see Darth Maul on the offensive. We see it right here. Darth Maul almost takes this man's leg if he didn't hit this last second block to retaliate. And he just continues on that offense, slamming Obi-Wan's saber down, blocking Qui-Gon and spit kicking him in the face, making Obi-Wan fall right off the stage, leaving Qui-Gon out there like a sitting duck. And I'm crying. He was so tired of doing no damage, he straight up just pip slaps Maul in the face, got him falling down on his face. And this is where Qui-Gon really calls ISO. These two start running the ones for a minute, and Qui-Gon gets uncharacteristically very offensive. Like, peep the 2 slashes, twirl, hits a low then a high, then Maul dodges like he's Saquon Barkley, and the hallway stops her from continuing their fight. And this man Qui-Gon ain't missing for a second. He took any chance to aura farm, immediately got on his knees to aura farm, and once he saw that nobody in the room gave a F, he dead tried to close his eyes too just to get noticed. I'm crying. This nigga was begging for attention. But in all seriousness, I love how Qui-Gon is out here meditating, while Maul is pacing back and forth like a lion waiting for his prey. It really shows the difference between a Jedi and a Sith. It's truly wonderful storytelling. But hold on. After watching this scene and seeing the rest of the fight, Qui-Gon gotta be the only nigga I seen get worse after meditating. I thought meditating was supposed to clear your mind and slow you down, make you think. But once that gate opens, Qui-Gon comes in guns blazing, coming at Maul with such ferocity, yet the whole fight he was moving calm and collected. But now he's trying to move like Obi-Wan, just spamming all over the place. And I wouldn't have a problem with him trying to take notes from Obi-Wan. He clearly saw that his fighting style was the way to win the battle. However, there is one crucial detail you are missing, my brother. Nigga, you're 40. You cannot be moving like this 20-year-old in his prime. You're unk now, buddy. You clearly do not got it. And Maul sees this and just starts having a field day with him, putting the pressure on him while he's tired. And Qui-Gon started getting desperate. He started moving his saber around for no reason. Yeah, it been over, bro. Darth Maul hits him with a double parry and then ta! The OSC for this fight is so magnificent, by the way. You know, if this was a shonen, you would have saw Obi-Wan screaming at the top of his lungs being like, and I won't watch this anymore! Shut up! God damn, nigga! But nah, Obi-Wan just hits the coldest lock-in I done ever seen, immediately calming down and getting ready to run the fade. Literally hyping himself up from behind the gate. He was spinning back on feet the same day. Truly solidified him as a real nigga for me. They both unleash their blades, and we get right into it.
Fight!
Obi-Wan hits a dash attack, but Maul hits a hardened step back. We get a low, and Obi-Wan was actually about to go for the head, but Maul was about to go for the feet, no Schneider, causing Obi-Wan to change his trajectory and meet him at Kevin Hart level. We then get a parry, weave, behind the back block, throw down block into a 4-piece blitzing. Yeah, that man aiming at straight ghosts. I'm talking Casper and Hulk Hogan. They ended off with 3 parries and a standoff. And that first scuffle right there was perfect, but Darth Maul goes right back in. Attack behind the back, weave. Here's where Obi-Wan starts moving too fast for Darth Maul to handle, parrying everything in sight, throwing him back, and breaking his saber. Kicking him down for good measure. You got knocked the f out, man. And this man Obi-Wan moving like Vaughn, a straight menace. Even while that man is down, he still tries to put him to rest, backflipping on top of him. It even tries to slash this man's back while he's running. Now Maul's lucky. If he was Drake with that man-made BBL, he would have been cut. Darth Maul runs away, and this is where he showed me that he is one of the smartest niggas I ever seen on the field. Peep game. Now Darth Maul sets Obi-Wan up with the trap, getting overly aggressive to get him used to defending, hitting 3 off the top in quick succession, and goes for a low at Kevin Hart's height. And once he hits his spin move right here, baiting Obi-Wan to already defend. He ain't even know it was a pump fake the whole time just for the kick. Nah, I know y'all see this. This them real hands! And Darth Maul's IQ continues to show throughout the entire fight, except for right here. After hitting this, it took him 10 minutes to realize, damn, I could just use the Force. And for the first time in this battle since opening the door, he uses the Force to push Obi-Wan off the ledge. And he was looking down like he's Scar from Lion King. I'm surprised he ain't murk him right there. But Obi-Wan does something crazy, using the Force to pull his dead mentor's saber, flipping above him and slashing him right in the waist. That's right, there's a sale at the mall and everything's half off, causing Brody to fall to his doom, leaving Obi-Wan the victor.